Hey guys, what is up? DTfang coming at you with another episode of American Truck Simulator. Tonight it is snowing. We are in Fargo, North Dakota. We're in a new truck, so let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. DTfang here, and we have got we're checking out a new mod tonight. I'm kind of excited about this one. It's going to get me in the Christmas mood. We are checking out the Frosty mod, Frosty winter weather mod, or whatever the exact name of it is. And we are in Fargo, North Dakota, using the coast to coast map. So I figured that would be a very fitting place to start the evening. Have no idea what jobs are available. Nothing. I don't have a garage up here. I just use the console to get up here. And let's take a look at the map and see where we actually are. We are, let's see, map. And hey there, SCS, Fernando, and Tyson. Hi guys. Hope you guys are doing all right tonight. Yeah, we are way up here. So I have no clue where we're going or any of that. So we're just going to have to see what jobs we can find. Take a look at the truck. I thought the truck turned out pretty cool. It's got the work, I don't even know what you would call it, but the the heavy haul kind of work package on it. It's like the old Mammoet design to it. It's got that front bumper that's really cool. It's got the all steel back end with fenders and toolbox there on the side. I've got the small sleeper on it. Got the headache rack that's the same color as the truck. Had to put the bull horns on it just for the heck of it, just to do something different this time. So anyway, yeah, I'm kind of digging it. So let's go into freight market here and let's see if we can find something heavy to carry. We are in Fargo, so I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what jobs are going to be available. There's some cables. We could carry a couple of forklifts, but that's all the way to Montgomery, Alabama. That's a little big. Okay, that'll work. How about that? We'll go down. We'll take these this digger down to Missouri. Where are we going? Springfield, Missouri. So that'll work. All new roads. I have not seen any of these roads, and there's snow on the ground. So this should be interesting, guys. So let's hop in. Oops, sorry, got to reset my track IR. There we go. Let's make sure that's right. One thing real quick. I do want to check my dashboard. I want to go over here to the let me get over here to the repair shop. I want to change one little thing that I didn't have set quite right. I don't love that dashboard, and I want to change the steering wheel too. So let's go into the truck configurator. Let's go to the interior accessories. What do we need here? Well, first off, I don't like the dash the way it is. Actually, that's the interior. So that's the new dash. That doesn't look like the new dash. Hey there, Dots. How you doing this evening? Thanks for joining me again. Yeah, I got tired last night. I don't know what was wrong with me last night. Whoa, that's weird looking. Not really sure if I like the old dash. It's kind of, I don't know. I think I'll stick with the dash that I've got. Maybe it's the wood that's throwing me. Is that what it is? That's got to be all it is the wood that's just throwing me off. So let's go back to here and let's change this dashboard background from wood to something else, and the steering wheel too. What do you guys think for the steering wheel? Maybe the double guns? You guys like that one all right? DTfang just found my channel yesterday. New to ATS. How do you get snow? Is it in the vanilla game or a mod to get? Dave, it is a mod to get, and it is called the Frosty Winter Weather mod. I don't believe it is in the Steam Workshop, so you have to go to a website to get it. You can go to atsmods.lt. L is in Larry, T is in Tom. and you can find it there. Now, it's a little tricky to download if you've never downloaded from a mod site before, because there's going to be some pop-ups that happen. But what you do is you click on the link to start the process. After you go to the link, you can once you click it, there's going to be a pop-up. Just close that window immediately. Click the link a second time, and it will take you one step further. And then it repeats itself, so when you click on the download button again, it's going to bring you up with one more pop-up. Just immediately close it, click on the download again, and then it will bring up the file to download. You usually have to go through that process twice. Just make sure you're careful and don't click on the wrong thing, or it may, act like it's trying to install, just whatever pop-ups and stuff. So, so let's see. How about the mud flap girl? Are we liking that one? Yeah, let's go with that one. That's pretty cool. Let's check out the dash now. That's the driver's plate. Mirror, no. Okay, here we go. Metal is what I had it on. Okay, that looks a little better. Let's go with that. Yeah, hopefully that helps, Dave. I'm not sure if I explained that very well or not, but hopefully you can. Hopefully that'll get you by. All right, so let's go with that. And all right, so now we've got our job. We're back in the truck. That looks a little better. Let's see. Yeah. It's that center display that's throwing me off. The center display used to say something different. I don't know what I did. I don't know if it's a mod that I screwed up or what, but something's a little weird. Also, guys, let me know about the volume of the truck. It looks visually, it looks a little bit high, but you guys are the ones that can hear it. So let me know what you think. If it's too loud, I'll turn it down. So I just want to make sure you guys can still hear me, when I'm driving on the truck and stuff. So, going over here to the bitumen. Now we've got a different engine in here today. We don't have the N14 in this one. It's the higher power one. I can't remember what it's called. I'd have to check again. I'm terrible with engines. You'd think I'd be more prepared, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm liking it a lot. So, how's the sound, guys? Does it sound okay? Or do I need to turn the volume of the truck down just a little bit? Boy, this thing's got some brakes on it. I will give it that. Actually, I do not have a money mod. I have never used a money mod. I've just played it for so long. I've just accumulated a ton of money. What you do, the key to getting a lot of money is to go in, and as soon as you're able to hire people, go ahead and hire them and buy other trucks for them. And, you get 5, 10, 15 drivers out on the road, you're going to start accumulating a lot of money. So, all right. Sorry, guys. I got a little bit of congestion tonight. Not really sure what's going on. All right, so there's our job. Let's go ahead and accept it. Yeah, there it is over in the corner. Ooh-wee, this is a long truck. I think this is just the standard trailer, though, so it should be okay. It shouldn't have any problems connecting, or... And as soon as I say that... There we go. Okay, good. I was wondering about the cables, if they were going to work or not with that. I put the air box right in the middle back there. I wasn't too sure if that was going to work or not, but looks like it is, so... Alright, guys, we are ready. Let's get... Whoa, that mirror is way off. Let me see if I can adjust that one. This may be one of the ones that I cannot adjust. So hang on just a second here. Yeah, that is not a good mirror. Okay, there we go. Whew. I was a little concerned there. I can adjust it. I can't adjust it as far as I would like to, but and I need to adjust that right one in just a little bit because I can't see this side of the truck. There we go. Okay, there we go. And we are ready to go. So let's head to Missouri, guys. Ooh, man, this thing is wide. It does not steer like the normal ones. It's a long, long truck. I'll just have to be mindful of that before I end up, you know, causing all kinds of damage to it and the cargo. Well, Dave, if you haven't done it already, I would appreciate it if you would at least consider subscribing to the channel. Also, if you will, give me a thumbs up on the video if I helped you out in any way. I'd appreciate it. That always helps. We are so trying to get back up to 100 subscribers. Something happened with YouTube. I was at 100, and then something weird happened with YouTube, and they took away like a lot of the subscribers that I had. And I'm slowly fighting tooth and nail to get back up to 100. So. Cool. I appreciate that, Dave. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, I don't know. Man, these brakes on this are like way too high. Let me look at the options here. I'm going to turn the brake sensitivity way down because it is way too high. Which is weird because I didn't... Oh, look at there. There's the new thing. Detours. That's the new random road event. Well, not random road event, but what it'll do is it'll close down a part of the highway and force you to go around the other way. So, I thought that was pretty cool. Trailer stability, I've got that all the way down. That's fine. Braking intensity. Now, let's drop that down a little bit there. Yep. And all that's okay. When I go to gameplay, I think I'm going to change my under game settings, the navigation mode. I think I'm going to change it to shortest. Yeah, I'm going to change it to shortest just because that way we're going to get some side roads and things like that also. So, anyway. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back in. Sorry, guys, I just needed to change a couple of things there. Let's get a little going. Feels like I'm... A couple more real quick things. I apologize, guys. I need to be able to see everything, and that steering wheel just doesn't look quite right. There we go. That should be about right. There we go. There we go. That feels better. It's so funny on this game because you can actually feel a difference if you don't have everything set up right. It's like, you know, you're like if you were sitting on, you know, something and it didn't feel right. Not quite as spiffy as my other truck, but I like it. We'll go ahead and turn the beacons on because, after all, we are carrying a fairly heavy load there. Is the telemetry working, guys? I think it looks like it is. I've got the screen a lot smaller than I normally do tonight. Just trying something to see if the game itself will run a little bit smoother for you guys. So I don't have the normal preview screen up. I've got just the little bitty small kind of monitoring screen up on my side. Oh, did you? Had detours turned up and it's driving you crazy? Yeah. I actually haven't seen, I think I've seen one so far, but then again, you know, I'm playing the coast to coast map, so I doubt Well, it depends on how they are generated. If I was in the normal area of the game, I think it would probably give me a lot more. Hey there, Games Are You? How you doing tonight, buddy? Glad you could join me. We are driving from North Dakota down to Missouri, and we've got the winter weather mod in here called Frosty. Frosty winter weather mod, and we're just checking things out. Hope you're doing all right tonight. Hey there, Isis. How you doing, buddy? I was wondering if you were going to show up tonight. I guess you guys were wondering that about me yesterday. Where is he? It's Saturday night. He should be on. Yeah, I ended up just getting sleepy and not really feeling quite like streaming. You got to be in the right mindset to stream. You got to be alert, you know. But once you get tired, you end up not talking, and not talking makes it kind of, you know, a boring stream. So, anyway. Had my detour set to 50-50, so while I drove 6 odd hours earlier, I counted 2 detours, so not too bad at all. Okay. Yeah, I haven't even adjusted my setting on them at all, so we'll see if we encounter any on this coast-to-coast map. If not, we might, you know, I'm sure we'll encounter them on the regular map, like the regular roads. So another thing that if you guys play multiplayer at all, I learned today that you can evidently, I didn't try to do it, but evidently you can make your trailer into a big present. So that's actually kind of funny looking. I saw one truck with it on there, and I was like, hey, wait a minute, that looks kind of odd. Oh, you getting a day off to sleep? Yeah, man. I hear you there. I wouldn't mind having a day. I mean, obviously I'm off on the weekends, but just like a day to do nothing but sleep. That would be so awesome. Yeah, the days of doing that are gone though. Once you have like a family and have a child, it's very rarely do you get to have a full day where you can just do nothing. But wouldn't trade it for the world, so. So guys, for all of you out there who are new to the channel, at least consider subscribing if you're enjoying the stream tonight. I'd appreciate it. Also, if you will, one thing that helps out is giving me a thumbs up on the page. That would help out a lot too. Or a thumbs up on the video, sorry. Make sure if you do subscribe that you click that notification bell, and that way you'll be notified next time I do a live stream, which I'm not regular like every night or anything, but I do stream quite a lot during the week, so be sure to come on back and join in. Oh, I'm liking the sound of this truck too. It's not quite the open pipe sound, but it's still got a nice hum to it. And guys, if you get a chance, head over to my son's channel too, BDT Boy XX Gamer XX. He's trying to get some subscribers. He's got like 6 now. Let's get him up to a few more, if you don't mind. I sure would appreciate it. Does my PC have Bluetooth? Yes and no. I mean, yes, it has that capability, but I don't currently have it. Oh, here we go. Here's something. There's a random road event. Sorry. SES. Yeah, it has the capability of doing Bluetooth. I've got like a PlayStation controller connected through Bluetooth to it, but I don't have like anything else. That's all I use it for is that. My headphones are not Bluetooth. They're 2.4 gigahertz headphones, so that's what I use for that. Here, let me see if I can. Son's channel's name is B as in boy, T as in Tom, D as in David, and then the word boy, B-O-Y, and then after that it's XX Gamer XX. And he mostly does, you know, like Fortnite videos, and he's done a couple of Minecraft videos and stuff like that. So, yeah, I sure would appreciate it, guys. Let's get him some subscribers in there, and he's learning the ropes for sure. And he's going to be a really good YouTuber one day, and he's got to get the practice in. Oh man, I'm digging this mod. Look at this. It just feels cold outside. They did a good job with this. I mean, look at that. I'll be anxious to see like some hilly areas, you know, that have a lot more hills and stuff. That'll be pretty cool. Yeah, something's not right with this truck for some reason. The dash is not right. It doesn't. Normally it has the mileage lit up down there. SCS. Look under. I'll have to see. I'll have to see why you can't see it. I'll do that. I'll do that later, though. It might be just under BTD Boy 105. Try that. BTD Boy 105. See if by chance that's it. I don't think it is, but it might be under that. If not, don't worry about it right now. I'll get it to you next time. I'll add a little something on my main page so you know you guys can link over to it. Anyway, so I hope everybody's doing good tonight. I'm just having a fun day of gaming. I got together with Chris Taylor. He's one of my buddies that lives over in the UK. Him and I did some driving on Euro Truck Simulator earlier today. We did a couple of really, I mean, not real long jobs, but, you know, a couple of good jobs. And, you know, just talking, having fun, driving and stuff. So he pops in every now and then. Actually made him my first moderator, so... Oh, cool. Awesome. Thank you, SES. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Seriously. I feel kind of like Boss Hogg from Dukes of Hazzard with this with the bull horns on the front of the truck. Oh, okay. Is it really? Okay. There's no word, there's no boy after it, B-O-Y. It's just BTD XX Gamer XX? Huh. Ought to be ashamed. I don't even know my son's own channel name. Shame on me. And, guys, another thing, too. when the screen jumps like that, it's either me pausing and unpausing the track IR, the thing on my hat that lets me look around, or it's me recentering it. So if like I'm over here and I hit that button, it'll recenter like that. So I know that's kind of annoying to look at, but just bear with me because sometimes it'll get off center and I have to recenter it so it'll be right in my center of vision. Do 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 do. Yeah, I was also playing some Race Room and what's the other Project Cars 2 today. I got on my PlayStation and remembered that I haven't tried to play Gran Turismo, which is one of my absolute favorite racing games of all time. I haven't played it in quite a while, and I re-downloaded it, and I can do it. I can play it with a controller through my computer, but I can't play it with the wheel through my computer and stream it. So, yeah. Oh, what's this guy doing? So what's for dinner tonight? We had some hamburger helper, the beef stroganoff. Hang on just a minute, guys. I'm going to mute the microphone for a second. I'll keep driving though. I'll be right back. Hold on, just bear with me. I'm back, guys. Sorry. Whoa. Hey, Tyson, I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, and also if you would just, you know, turn on the video, watch it for a little bit. Let's get him some view time as well. Just if you don't mind. Yeah, we'll get him up there. He's learning and he's doing a pretty good job of it, considering. I mean, well, I had to learn, you know, how to do this too, and after learning it, there's a big learning curve. I've got a PS4. I don't know about everybody else, but I do. Whoa, I'm going way too fast. I didn't realize I was going 75 miles an hour. Hey there, Dejan Willis. How you doing, buddy? Glad you could join me tonight. Yeah, come on in and let's drive. We are headed down to Missouri, and it has snowed. Now, I don't know if this mod also affects the what do you call it? The like the rain, if it turns into snow. I have no idea. So that'll be interesting to see. But boy, it sure does look like it's good snow, doesn't it? Let's see. Yeah, let's turn on the lights. It's only 5 p.m. according to this. Oh, now what? Oh, the other thing that it does too, that I read, is this mod actually makes it darker faster, because you know in the winter time it actually does get darker a little sooner. So doing good, Dejan. Having a good stream, having a good night. Actually having a pretty good weekend too. So thank you for asking. Yeah, I didn't stream last night, and I am sorry, guys, but yeah, I just wasn't into it last night. I was kind of tired, and you know, once you get the sleepies and start yawning and stuff, it's just like you just want to put on a movie and chill out. Starting a drag racing on PS4 online, GTA 5. Oh, really? That's kind of cool. I do not. Dejan, I do not. I've got, I think I had 15, MLB The Show 15, but I don't have 18. Or maybe it was 16. had one of them, but I know it's not the most current one. It's a good game, though. Very good game. Yeah, I like the career path where you can start off as a rookie down in the minors and, you know, do whatever. I did a pitcher, of course, but yeah, I thought that was kind of cool the way you can do that. And I love the commentary and everything. It makes you feel like you're watching a real game. They do a really good job with that. Wow, this is a long road with nothing on it. I don't think we've passed any kind of exit or gas station or anything. This is one of those slightly neglected parts of the coast-to-coast map. Yep, we're into Iowa now. Good thing I filled up before we left. Or before I came on. Oh, do you, Dejan? Yeah, I can't remember who I played with. Oh, whoops, sorry. Meant to pause that before I tried to shift my weight. It's been so long since I played it, I can't remember who I started as. Yeah, wow. Look at there. It's 6:12 in the game, and it's already dark. So actually that's about accurate. Might be a little bit off. Dots, have I tried Bus Simulator 18? Yes, I have, and I have it. That's another game that I was considering doing a stream on. Just depends on what everybody thinks. I mean, it's okay. I do like the fact that, you know, you'd have to, like, stop, give change and all that. It just doesn't feel as fluid, I guess, as Truck Simulator as far as the driving goes. If they could make some slight improvements to the driving, it would be awesome. But no, it's fun. It's definitely, I think it's worth it for, you know, it's not that expensive. So I mean, it's not like they're charging $60 for it or anything. So I mean, for the price of it, it's not bad. All right, hey there, Dejan. Thank you for that subscription there, buddy. I appreciate it. Hopefully that answered your question there, Dots. Yeah, we are driving into the night, that's for sure. I've also got Fern Bus Simulator. That one's visually it's a little better, but I've only played it like twice. It's just so many controls that you can set up. I looked at it, got in, drove just a little bit, and realized I didn't have any of the buttons mapped right, and I kind of never went back to it. I've also heard that, what's the other one that's similar to that? It's, hang on just a second, guys. Okay.
Pioneer Woman Crow.
Awesome.
$55.
Really? That's
$5.
It's the kind you wanted too, right?
Yeah, it's ugly, but
So?
it's only $25. It even has the little clasps on the side to...
The clamps, yeah.
Clamps. And it's Pioneer Woman.
Right.
So,
Cool.
I got a crock pot.
Better, you need to wrap it. So anyway, I'm back, guys. Actually, I didn't mute that, did I? Sorry. Yeah, my wife got a crock pot she was excited about. Found one for fairly cheap at the store. Farm Sim 19, absolutely. I was playing that earlier today. That is a very, very cool game. Lot to it. Also, I know a lot of people like they'll come into like when I'm doing a stream. If they're not familiar with Farm Sim 19, they'll come in and just immediately go out because it looks kind of boring. Dots, I have done a couple of Farm Sim 19s, and I plan on doing more. The only problem is to start with and I will do other games. It's just that it seems like whenever I do stream, I get a whole lot more prospective subscribers by doing Euro Truck and American Truck, at least to start with, than I do Farm Sim. Because I was looking back at the history and stuff, and Farm Sim just typically doesn't do as well. But then again, for all you guys that are out there that have already subscribed and are enjoying the channel and do like it, I definitely will do that. I do plan on at least getting a multiplayer game going also with a couple of people and streaming that while we're doing that. So like I said, I just got to figure out the logistics to it, like the being able to hear them but you guys not being able to hear them, and vice versa. If I want to have them on the chat to where you can hear them, or have it to where you can hear me, I don't know. Anyway, it gets a little bit complicated, but so yeah, ISIS for sure. I will. Ooh, man, this just looks barren and like freezing cold. Wow, look at this. This just. Oh, it's snowing, or is it raining? No, look, guys, it's snowing. Look, it's actually on the windshield. It's snow. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know if it would do that or not. Oh, and look at the way the snow reacts on the blades. Oh, that's cool. Okay, this just made the whole mod worth it for me. Just the snow on the windshield. Oh, somebody's slowing down here too. Sorry, I'll catch up with chat here in just a second. I got excited about the snow. Whoops. They're slowing down a little bit. Let's see. Definitely jump on to play FS19 with you, no matter if it's on stream or not. I'm always looking to enjoy a game with someone. Well, yeah, for sure. We'll check into it. I'll let you guys know whenever I figure out what I want to do, because actually, if we can get enough subscribers and viewers that actually do play it, I would at least consider, and maybe you guys could help, with some donations to set up a Farm Sim server, because they're not terribly expensive. We could do one for like 3 months or 6 months and try it out. If that's something you guys might want to do, if you want to contribute a little bit of money toward that, check the description in the link for help support the channel, and you guys could do it that way. And I'm not begging for for money donations. It's a nice thing to have, but I'm not probably going to do that. Oh, hey there, IH58. I guess that's how you say it. I'm not sure. I apologize if I got that wrong. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Oh man, are you guys seeing this as clear as I am on the snow? This is pretty cool. I'm impressed. I am thoroughly impressed now. Let's go ahead and bump it back up to maybe 65 or so. Is that where it's going to be? No, it's going up to 70. The only thing I don't like about my G29 is the little red dial on it. That's also a button. It's like a volume button almost, or knob. It very easily goes past 1 notch. It'll do it like 2 every time you turn it. Yeah, that's way too high. I don't want to go 75. All right, well there's 70. That's the speed limit. So. All right, let's see. Yes, you're down. You will stream as well at 4K. Okay, cool. Snow also happens For the winter mod in ETS2, you have to play physics, crash pad. Yeah, Dots, I made the mistake of going through and, well, I didn't do it in multiplayer, but I did change the physics in Euro Truck for my single-player game, and yeah, you completely have to drive different. I mean, it's so different. You will definitely have a wreck, because, I mean, just the way the weight shifts and everything, because I took a corner way too fast, and ended up rolling it on the very top, and it settled 100% upside down. So yeah, that was kind of funny. Look into the winter mod now, and sorry, I'm trying to read and I'm about to have a wreck. Turn up the rain and snow. Oh, to full to see more snow. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, well, this is the first time I've even seen this mod. Now, I do know I have seen the one that multiplayer has on Truckers MP. I did try that, or I have seen that one before, and that one's good too. And I'm probably guessing this is just a modification of that one, because it looks a lot like it. But anyway, I don't remember the snow doing that with the windshield wipers. That may be a combination of the new update of American Truck, you know, where it's doing the better rain now, and this mod, so. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I see what you're saying, Dots. Okay. You're talking about this one, or which one? Are you talking about this mod? For ETS. Oh, ETS, I'm sorry. I wasn't even paying attention to that part. Yeah, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, I totally, my brain just didn't notice the difference between ATS and ETS, sorry. And I do play both, so I get them confused every now and then as far as what mod goes to what. Now, for some reason in the update, my immersive symbols mod went away. It's saying that it either can't find it or it won't work, and that's the first update that I've ever had trouble with that on, so I'm not really sure what got changed that made it go away, but hopefully the guys that made that will fix it, because that is one of my favorite things about it. I know there's other mods that'll get rid of the floating boxes and things to accept jobs, and you know, the big markers where to park it, it just replaces it with stripes and stuff. I've seen that one, but I've always been kind of fond of the immersive symbols one. Alright, is this truck getting over? Yeah, he is. Where'd I get this truck from? Well, this is still the Peterbilt 379, but you know, the Vipers, Viper 2, that one. The mod though, that's like all the back end and all the headache rack and all that stuff, that is a separate mod. I'll have to figure out which mod it is. Honestly, I don't really remember. Oh, did he remove it? Oh, okay. Darn. Well, that's a shame, because that was a really good mod. Yeah, that was the one, the HN immersive symbols. I wonder why. Might have had too many people copying it or something. Okay, guys, just come on back. We'll be here. Man, this is just a wide open road full of nothing. But the lighting is about right. Even though it's, you know, completely dark, look at the lighting. You can still see a lot better, you know, at night. So it's not like completely dark. And that actually is what happens with snow also. It kind of gets that reflective white coming up off the ground. All right, I got to get off of here at the right. Whoops, nope, not that one. Just about messed that up. Oh boy. Yeah, I've tried a couple, and usually if they just don't load or something, I'll immediately take them out and delete them out of the folder. Most of them, if they're set as an SCS file, though, technically an SCS file is really just a zip file, more or less. So, you know, as long as it doesn't try to launch anything like an executable, which it doesn't, as far as I can tell, for the most part, it would be okay. But yeah, I agree with you. Some of them are just junk and never really get tested. Alright, we are on a different road. Not really sure which highway this is. I think I didn't pay attention to the exit. Actually, I don't think it had a sign, now that I think about it. Interstate 70, that's what we're on. This is. I can't remember which one does the bumper and the headache rack and that back rack that goes all the way over the fenders and everything. So anyways, 3 a.m. are heading off. Hopefully I'll catch you the next time live again. Have a good stream. Bye everyone. All right, Dots, man, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in again and saying hi. I appreciate that. And yeah, I'm trying. I'll try to do some earlier streams for you. I do apologize that our times aren't really lining up, but you know, what are you going to do? I'm in the U.S., so it's not even 9 o'clock here. So usually later in the afternoon and night is about the only time I'm able to do it. And usually on the weekends during the day, I'm busy with other, you know, just normal life stuff. So anyway, all right, well, glad to see you again, and we will catch you next time for sure. I should have put some presents or something in the seat here next to me. Make it feel like a lot like Christmas. Frosty winter in New Mexico. No. We started in Fargo, North Dakota, and we're headed down to Missouri. So actually, all that that actually would be correct. But yeah, it's pretty good. Like the snow blowing up off the road too, from where the trucks are displacing it, and like I'm displacing it. Kind of like the rain mist does. It does the same or a similar effect with the snow. 308 miles to go. Not far. About 15 minutes game time, roughly. Well, yeah, this has been kind of a wide open road full of nothing. That's for sure. No buildings, no exits, just a big stretch of highway. Which I've driven on these before. I know there's one headed down towards Savannah, Georgia. I think it's highway, what is that, 16? That's a road full of nothing. I mean, it looks just like this for like 2 hours straight driving. It's one of those you have to be very careful on, because if you run out of gas, you're kind of stuck. And then there's one somewhere up in Tennessee. I can't remember where that one is, but I remember driving that, and that was a boring stretch of road. I think it was headed over toward Memphis, if I remember right. Actually, let's check and see where we are. I'm curious real quick. Let me just look and see. We are... Okay, so we're headed into St. Louis now, and then we kind of go back around. Obviously, they didn't connect these two. But actually, you know what? There may not be too many connecting roads that go from Kansas City down to Springfield in real life, because I remember there's only a couple of ways to get back and forth, main highway-wise, anyway. In Missouri. Sorry, let me stretch a little bit here, guys, while we're waiting a second. Whoops. Did the volume just go? Yeah, the volume went off on it. Hold on just a second. Need to check one little thing here. Let's see. Need to go to... Hang in there, guys, just a second. You're going to see the subscribe thing pop back up, but that's supposed to be disappearing, and for some reason it's not. Let me just see if I can get it real quick. That, and then close file when inactive, restart, hide source when playback ends. Okay, there it went. That time it went away, I think. Let me see. Oops, wrong one. Technical difficulties, guys, bear with me. Okay, that time it went away. Okay, so we're back. There we go. All right. Sorry, guys. I wanted to make sure that was going away and not just annoying people if I forget to turn it off. So we are there. We're not too far away, so let's go ahead and get this job done. Then maybe we'll head down into either Texas or... I wouldn't mind going up toward like New York and stuff. I haven't been up that way either on this map, so that would be kind of cool. You know, I didn't even think about it. It might have something to do. The interior may have something to do with which which body, which sleeper type and all that I have on it. That may have something to do with it as well. Because normally it'll at least show, see where the headlight indicator is on, it'll show what gear I'm in. Which, I mean, it's no big deal, because I've got it on my my GPS indicator thing there, but yeah, that just kind of threw me looking at those blank gauges. And also it would show like the mileage. All right. making decent time. I'm gonna have to check my truck's book too and see if it actually posted the mileage. It wasn't working earlier, but I'll hop in after this job real quick. I'll just check it real quick and see if it records the job. Hopefully it will. Okay, there we go. It looks like it stopped snowing. Yep. We're good with that. It's going to clear up a little. Okay, now this is cool looking. Being able to, now this actually does remind me of when it does snow, and you know, you look out at when it's dark at night, but it's not really dark anymore. Kind of that cool lighting effect that the snow gives everything. Oops. All right, here is St. Louis. Meet me in St. Louis. Oh. Yeah, nobody coming that way, so we're good to get on. Actually, don't really need the brights. Yeah, I like these gradual right turns where you don't really have to slow down to change freeways. Just makes it a lot easier. Hopefully these aren't palm trees. Okay, good, they're not. I was about to say that would look a little silly. Not that it has never happened, but it doesn't happen too often that you get palm trees with snow in the same climate. Being new, I'm having a hard time understanding how to do truck mods. Is the mod the whole truck, or do I need to build it and the mod is just the skin? Anyone explain? That's a good question. They're individual. Each individual mods are for different things. Not the number four. Just, you know, they're either they do different things depending on what mod you download. Now this specific truck that I'm driving is a mod. So this does not come with the core game, the truck itself. And the actual truck itself has like a whole lot of different options that come with that mod. So once you download and install the mod through the, you know, the mod workshop or mod editor, and you go into the game, buy the truck, then you've got the truck and all the different options that come with it, with that mod. But the beauty of mods is that if you get like a, let's say you get like a heavy haul mod, or like a lighting mod for different lights that you can put on your truck, most of the time those will work with other mods. So like you could put those modded lights on a stock truck, so one that comes with the game, or you could put it on one of the other mod trucks like this one that I downloaded. You more than likely would have the ability to put it on that as well. So it just depends. Not all mods work together. Most of the popular ones will work together. I don't know if that helps any at all or not, but you just kind of got to get in there and you know, try playing with it some. Just remember though, if your game crashes, whatever mod, my recommendation is put one mod in at a time. and make sure that you can still launch and play the game and see the mod. If you can't, it'll crash the game more than likely. But you don't have to worry if it crashes the game, because you can always get back into the mod editor from the main screen, you know, where you pick which profile you're using. You can get in there and remove whatever mod you just tried that caused it to crash. Is there a way to tell if the whole truck is in the mod? Yes and no. You kind of have to read the description of the mod. Most of the mods that you're going to see that look like a new truck are actually skins for that truck, and when we say skins, we mean paint jobs. So you really just have to basically just read through the description, and usually ones that say this is a standalone truck, those are trucks that are individual and will work. The reason I can't tell you for sure if if one would work over the other is because everybody describes their mods differently. So it's a guessing game, because I've downloaded several of them that I thought were, the truck, and it ended up not being the truck or something. So you just kind of have to, try it, see if it's the actual mod that you want. If not, take it out. Okay, well, I hope so. That's unfortunately one of those hard things to explain, especially for somebody who's not really used to seeing how the mods work. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun when you get a new mod and it does work, and it's not it's not terribly hard to figure out. Now there's some of them though that you get from the mod websites, not through Steam Workshop. Steam Workshop has pretty easy mods, because all you do is just highlight it and then you activate it, and if it's in the Steam Workshop, more than likely it's going to work. But the ones that you download from these other mod sites, some of them work, some of them don't. So that's where the challenge kind of comes in. So anyway. Alright guys, we have got 58 miles left, and we are just about to, where are we going? St. Louis? Hang on just a second, guys. Alright guys, sorry about that. Yeah, 4:12 a.m. That means it's going to start getting light again pretty soon. We should see the sun start to come up. I don't know if we'll see it before we drop off this job or not. Probably not, but we're just about there. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do next. Hopefully we'll get something like a real heavy haul thing. This is not really, I mean, it's somewhat heavy, but it's not anything near like the, whoa. Like the, whoops, sorry guys. The, what am I trying to say? Like the milling machine, or the big lift truck axle, or lift truck chassis, I think is what it's called. Not axle. Having to adjust my headphones around, but it's got a pad right on the top, but unfortunately it sits right where on baseball caps they've got that metal button right in the middle on the top, and every now and then the headphones will sit right on that, and it just pushes that button right down into the top of my head. That kind of hurts. I guess that's what I get for having such short hair. Are we getting off here? I can't tell if they're... Yeah, I'm thinking probably so. Springfield, that's where we're headed. We went through St. Louis, that's right. All right. any of you new people, if you are enjoying the stream tonight, I would appreciate a subscription there if you guys like what you see. At least consider it. And also, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up on the video. That always helps. If you do end up subscribing, make sure you click that little notification icon or the bell, and that will notify you next time I do a live stream, which it's probably about between 4 and 5 times a week. Usually about the same time, you know, give or take maybe an hour. So yeah, keep that in mind. Let's see here. We're just about there. All right. Looks like it's right around the corner here at the bitumen. All right. Let's see if we can get out here before this. Boy, this thing's got some power in first and second gear. Just pulling that thing like it doesn't weigh anything. All right, we got the red light here, and I can't turn on the red light. Okay, let's see what kind of entrance we got here. Hopefully it's one of the bigger ones. Okay, it's down here. Okay, yeah, I think this is one of the bigger entrances. Yeah, it is. Good. And even though it's going to be difficult parking, it won't actually be that hard. Look at there, UPS pulled up over the side of the road there. Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah, I kind of like it. But where am I going? Parking right there. Okay, so need to back it up over there. Then we're gonna have to do some serious turning to get it back in there. Let's see what we can do here. I'm sorry, UDS, not UPS. That's funny that they can do that and get away with it. I had the mod at one point that, you know, renames the company names, but I think it went inactive for some reason or something. I can't remember why I got rid of it or why I'm not using it anymore. All right, and bingo. Well, it don't get much better than that. Look at that. All right, let's disconnect. Oh, wow. That was 1,000 miles. I didn't realize it was that much. All right, bear with me just a second here, guys. Let me check on something. Okay, so let's see. We are... All right, so we're in Springfield. Actually, we did make it all the way up to Baltimore. I think that's... Yeah, I didn't make it all the way to the end of the job here for whatever reason. I think that was one of the nights that I had to go unexpectedly, so... All right, so let's see. Freight market. So that goes to El Paso. We got double going to Indiana. The only thing I don't like about going that way is there's not hardly any cities, and that means there's not going to be a whole lot of stuff on the road. Now we got milk up to Wisconsin. Springfield to St. Louis. Yeah. Let's see, maybe go back. Actually, I'm kind of liking that one. Just because it's a heavy, it's not a heavy long haul, but it's 43,000 pounds. That's about half of the weight of that scraper. So that might be okay. Oh, you want the scraper? Yeah, that's a... Well, actually, you know, that's not terribly long. Okay, you know what? We'll do it. That's not that long. I'll tell you what, we'll do that. Yeah, my truck can definitely haul it. Alright, it's probably in here, I'm guessing. Maybe not. No, it's in here. Because the GPS that didn't go anywhere, so... Well, one thing I'll definitely have to get before we leave is fuel. Actually, you know what? Let me go get fuel first. I'm going to go around the corner here and get the fuel. And then we'll come back and pick up the scraper because it's going to be hard to get that scraper in this gas station. Man, this thing's got some brakes on it. I guess you kind of have to with, you know, the heavy loads that it's supposed to be carrying. All right, do not enter the wrong way. I'll have to go down here and turn around. All right. Oops, I forgot to turn on my turn signal. Oh well. Oh, and I can't get gas there. I'll have to get it back at the outside pump. Let's hope I don't hit anything like that car. Alright, I think I'm alright. And there we go. Let's turn the engine off. Go to my outside view so we can admire the truck. Alright. Alright, we're good there. Tell you what, guys, real quick, if you'll bear with me, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be back. Give me like 3-4 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, don't go anywhere. Alright guys, I am back. Thank you for sticking around there and bearing with me. Let's see. Where are we? Alright. Get back in the truck here, and we need to go back and pick up that job, don't we? Alright. We got traffic in the... all three red cars. It's kind of funny. Alright. I figures about the time I'd be ready to go, there'd be a ton of traffic. Wow, jeez. Oh man, I hate when it gets like this. Come on, cars, at least try to get out. Jeez. And the unfortunate part is I have to go that way. There's no other, like, roundabout road way to get to it. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm gonna have to try to sneak out. I'll try to force somebody to let me out. Boy, they're just not wanting to let me out, are they? There we go. Alright, I kind of cut those other guys off, but yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, if you do the hazard lights, they'll do that also. Alright, let's go get this digger, or scraper. Alright, anyone do have to accept the job. It should be right over there. I think I see it over to the left there. Let's see, freight market. Alrighty. Yep, there it is. It's one of these long articulated triple, well, not really a true triple trailer, but it's got like 3 connection points. Yeah, 90,000 pounds. This is gonna be quite the test for the truck. And for some reason we have bushes up in the air there. Let's just hope that doesn't cause any problems with the truck. Okay. Yeah, even though it's 90,000 pounds, it does not feel like it. Oof. Yeah, that is definitely quite a load there. All right, I'm just running this light. Yeah, I'm gonna run it since there's nobody there. Yeah, it's like 800. No, this is going to be the test going up this hill. There we go. Now I'm feeling it. It still didn't do too bad. Try to get it up about 60 and then maybe cruise control it. Yeah, we'll hold it 60 because anything faster than that's going to be really hard to stop. But then again, this truck has really good brakes, so I don't know. And even that little hill right there is making it, slowing me down quite a bit. So yeah, it's a good bit of weight. Guess I got lucky when I left, and I must have been on either a completely flat surface or a slightly downhill. Yeah, 6:18 a.m. sun should be coming up here. Go on past there. There we go. Yep, slowing down again. We must be going slightly uphill. Wow, this. Yeah, we're going uphill. Okay, that's it. Oh, okay, this is not the actual biggest trailer that there is. There's one that has another section that connects back there behind behind where it says oversized load. It has like a third piece to it. But this one's pretty big. back into the populated areas now. Hopefully. That's got a neat little mural on the side of the wall there. Graffiti on the bridge. I hadn't seen that before. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention. Alright, this probably is the state, yep. State, Oklahoma. The border is what I'm trying to say, geez. State line. Well, all in all, I'm enjoying this mod. This is it's a decent, it's a nice change. It makes you feel like you're driving in a totally different area. That's probably why one of my favorite areas in that Pro Mods map for ETS Euro Truck is Iceland. I mean, that right there is some beautiful scenery. It doesn't get much better than that as far as driving, in my opinion. It's a little challenging too because the snow actually does make the trucks weave back and forth. The back end slides around a little bit, so that's also kind of fun, but only on a simulator, not in real life. Yeah, believe me, it's no fun in real life. But yeah, the old truck's performing pretty well. This thing could just about haul anything. We'll have to maybe, I'm planning on keeping this one because I actually bought this one and just modified and changed it all around today, so I had enough money to buy this one, probably buy another one, and oh well, maybe not this one. I think the next one's probably going to be the Volvo VNL by Aerodef, the custom one. That one has got a lot more modification options and whatnot, so I got to get that one back. I used to have it, then it ended up not working, and now I've got the updated version that does work. So yeah, I'll have to go back in and buy that one again and configure it, because that was one of my other favorite trucks. This one, by far, American Truck Simulator, this is my absolute favorite truck as far as the model. I mean, not my favorite truck that I've ever built, but this one's pretty cool. But I do like the Volvo as well. Go with some snow again. Now if they could get this like on the snow, where you know how it actually really does fall, where it feels like you're kind of going through, like, it reminds me of the old Star Trek movies and stuff, where when you're flying through space, say you have the dots that just like you go through. The little star dots that just kind of go all around you, instead of just coming straight down in lines like they're doing now. If they could figure that out, yeah, that would be incredible. I think right now, though, all this is really doing is just replacing the rain with snow when it hits the windshield, pretty much. We hit a little traffic. Oh yeah. Can't do that for long. I'm all over the road. I tell you what, though, the snow does make it difficult to see out the front. I think I've got my weather set to ultra. I'm pretty sure I do. That's usually what I have it set on because I do enjoy the effects. So what time? Oh, 8:49 a.m. Okay, so yeah, we're right there on the. If it'll stop snowing, we should see some sun, or at least overcast skies and see some light. It's not too dark right now though, still, so we're doing pretty good. Do 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 do. All right, what are we coming up on here? Tulsa, Oklahoma City. All right. It looks like we're not taking the far right exit, but the one that kind of bears to the left. So we'll get off here and then bear left. Yeah, okay. Yeah, some of these exits get a little confusing if you're not paying attention because the road just ends. Oh boy. Hopefully we can get up this overpass here. It was dropping down to 30 miles an hour. Oh, there we go, 35, 36. Okay, we made it. We're over the top. Just kind of coast down the other side here. All right. There we go. Yeah, that the one that's in the truck on the dash, that one's kind of misleading, where you see that flag so much ahead of where it actually is. You can see it right now, but we are nowhere near it. I mean, we still have like 700 miles to go, so we are nowhere close. This is the most entertaining driving that I've done in a while. I'll give it that. Definitely has a different feel to it. Pass these buses here and get out of the way of that. Yeah, pass this truck, get back over in the right-hand side. Oops, my track IR got paused. There we go. It looks like the sky is clearing up a little bit up there. Boy, that really lets you know how big that scraper is compared to the size of the truck. I mean, the truck's not small. Peterbilt there, it looks like. You would think that the cars and most of the trucks would be going at least the speed that I'm going, especially when the speed limit is 75, but I'm not sure if the AI actually reacts that way or not to, you know, paying attention to speed limits. Kind of thinking not. Okay, we're gonna have to get back over pretty quick here. We're exiting to the right. Let's get past this car. Okay. Yeah. I hope this is a fairly gradual turn. Yeah, I think it is. Plus, with that much weight, hopefully it would be pretty hard to turn this. Whoop, no, it won't. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, well, I damaged that quite a bit. At least I didn't flip it. I just about did. Oof. Not good. Took that corner way too fast. Barely made that without totally wrecking it. I felt it going over. Oh, wheels are spinning too. Was not expecting that. That wasn't part of the mod that caused me to do that. That was just me trying to take that corner a little too fast. And the weight, evidently, this scraper is a little bit more top heavy than I thought. think it did, and like I said, what just happened there had nothing to do with physics. That was just me being stupid. I should have slowed down to like 50 or so going around that corner, but I didn't. But luckily I somehow recovered it without totally destroying my truck. I probably got, I would guess, probably about 8 to 10% damage on the truck. I'll check it here in a minute after we get past this traffic. Oh, actually I can't, the way I've got the buttons set up. Oh yeah, I can. Hang on. Ooh, 15. Yeah, 15% on the truck itself. Luckily, though, it didn't damage the trailer any. Or if it did, it's just very minimal, so that won't take off too much of the money for the job. Hopefully we'll get us out of some of this snow soon. Alright, this is a way station. I wonder if it's going to require me to stop. Oh, actually, no, it's not. This is one of those that's not mandatory. It's just scales. It's not an actual way station. El Reno. Got a hill here. This is, yeah, we're going fast enough. We'll get over it just fine. All right. Yeah, I bumped it down to 60 just to be on the safe side. Don't want to have another one of those flip over possibilities. We're pretty close to it. Yeah, that was a little, that'll not really unnerve you because you know it's a game, but still kind of freak you out for a second. So guys, if you are new to the stream, welcome. Thanks for joining me this evening. Hopefully you're enjoying what you're seeing. If you do like what you see, make sure you click that subscribe button. That would help me out tremendously. Also, if you do subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. That'll notify you next time that I am streaming live, and which is about 4 or 5 times a week. It just depends. And also give me a thumbs up on the video if you don't mind. That will help me out as well. get up to my subscriber goal of 100 before the end of the year. So far, we're doing pretty good. Just need a few more. Actually, the 8 low might be, well, actually it's 1500 RPM, so that might be about right. I don't like getting much below like 1200 or so. That's just a little bit too low on the revs. Alright, yeah, we need to get past all this. We need to get back into some regular roads that have some scenery. This is just a bunch of nothing. Still want to get the Viva La Mexico mod. That's a modded map that I want to get installed. This the only problem I've had with it. This is one of those where it's telling me to go the exit route instead of just straight across. That's weird. Which is funny because real GPSs will do that in real life. Yeah, I mean, I had downloaded it before, but I never could get it to work right. I never could figure out the correct order to put it in. But from what I've seen on a couple of other streamers' sites, it's a pretty cool map. They've done it really well, probably even better than this coast-to-coast map. Which the only problem I have with the coast-to-coast map is there's so many sections in it that are just like this, that are just nothing. And I mean, I know there's real places like this, in the U.S., but it's just, I just notice them more and more, I guess. Maybe it's just where I'm driving, but I mean, overall, though, I mean, you can't complain. They more than doubled the size of the game itself, so. Don't mind me, Mr. Policeman. Okay, there it goes. I was wondering if this thing had the automatic retarder or not. Completely different. It's got a weird kind of bluish hue to it. What the heck? Oh, that looks weird. Snow is finally going away a little bit. Actually, it stopped. realization here. This is just too many roads on this trip that have been like this. But the good news is we'll know kind of the areas that we don't need to go anymore if we can avoid it. Unfortunately, a couple of these states have only got like 2 roads going through them, so we kind of have to hit those to go to the other places. So you guys can see the truck and, you know, have a little bit change of scenery there, but good grief, that was a little close. Alright, looks like we're getting into some, a little bit of scenery here at least. Yeah, I'm still about half full on fuel, so I think we're good for now. State line? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. They did a lot of work in Texas. I mean, a lot of work. There's more streets in Texas than this, or more roads than anywhere else. Dave, you might want to, on that, if something's crashing it, it's more than likely conflicting with another mod. What I would do is, well, number one, it needs to go at the very top, or at least that's where I've got mine, at the very top. If not, you may need to, just to temporarily play with it, create a new profile and do like just a fake temporary profile. and just put that mod in it, and then maybe slowly start adding other mods, and then you can try to figure out. Hang on just a second, guys. I will be right back. Just bear with me a second here. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just bear with me. Every now and then I do have to pause it and check on other things while we're doing this. It's hard to get a solid 2 hours without doing anything. Let's see. Yeah, we're good there. Go ahead and get over. Yeah, that's what I'll do a lot of times if I just want to see what the mod's all about. If it crashes on me, what I'll do is I've got one one profile that I use strictly for testing like mods by themselves, and then, you know, if it does crash the game, then obviously it's something's in the wrong order, or there may be something like Dave, what you might want to check is if you've got any other kind of weather mods at all. That would do it. Even, you know, possibly even lighting mods like filmic lighting or anything like that, that may cause an issue also, because I do know that this mod does something to the lighting, so that's possible. So it's just a guessing game most of the time, trying to figure out which mod doesn't work with which mod, but usually they're kind of along the same lines, or at least they affect somewhat the same parameters. We are going through Adrian. Yo, Adrian. You might try that one, the LED headlight. I don't know that the headlight mod would do it, but I mean, it's possible. Maybe, I mean, I guess possibly another map mod. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's conflicting because it doesn't know what roads to put what on or something, I don't know. Because right now the only map mods that I've got is this coast to coast mod, so. Huh, I wonder what this sign is up here. That doesn't look familiar. Ah, New Mexico. Hey there, Alexis. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for popping in tonight. You doing all right? Talk about your overcast skies. Yeah, you can only do this mod every so often. You can't drive like this all the time. It would get a little depressing with no sunshine. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, I still hit him. That was close. I barely hit him though. Oh, it's one of these random road events. Let me I'm gonna put on my hazards this time and see what I can accomplish. See if this guy will let me go. Nope. Oh, there we go. That's what it is. Overturned trailer. Which is almost what I had earlier. That was pretty close. Luckily, it hadn't damaged the engine or anything. Okay, yeah, my kids are a little bit. Well, number one, it's too late for them to be up anyway. But yeah, they're well, my one kid is too old for Barney anymore. Oh, tomorrow. Yeah, well, he has school tomorrow, so nah, he's too old for that. I remember those days, though. Yeah, we never really got into the whole Barney and Friends. It was mostly Sesame Street, Elmo, and all that kind of stuff. No, I've got the one son, and he's whoa, slow down, slow down. Ah, jeez, another one on the other side of the road now. Good grief. No, I just got the one. It's 12. Oh, come on. Come on, get moving. There we go. Oh, this is a detour. Okay, this is an actual detour where they close the entire road. Cool. I haven't actually seen one of these yet. Or I saw one of them. But yeah, you have to get off here and go all the way down and then all the way back up. Well, this was interesting. That was one of my questions, is if the detours worked on the coast to coast map. I didn't know if it actually changed it or not. Oh, wait a minute. It's not letting me go this way. I can't just go right straight there and go back up, so I guess I have to go this way, to the right. It's not really telling me which way to go, which is kind of interesting. Huh. I hope this doesn't totally screw me up. Actually, you know what? Before we go any further, let me look at the map, because that kind of worries me that it may not be fully compatible with this coast-to-coast map. Let me just see where it actually would lead me. Alright, so I've got to go down to El Paso. It looks like is where we're headed. Let me blow up the map here and see where we're actually going. Yeah, I was afraid of that. There's not really anything else that connects. Yeah, well, yeah, that's going to be an issue, though, because that is really the only highway that goes down that way is 40. I guess, technically, I could go back up this way, go down 214, and over across 60. Yeah, you know what, let's do it like we would have to do it in real life. There we go. Yeah, let's do this. We'll go this way. And so we'll make our own. I was close to being stuck, but we'll go down this way. That won't be too much out of the way, I don't think. So we'll just take a right up here. Oh, there's a teepee. That's funny. Got some tents over here. Looks like they're having a tent sale. Ooh, that was a bad chop. That normally doesn't happen. Whoa, whoa. Oh. That was close. See, this is one of those areas I was talking about where they don't have the right signage, and the AI just passes right through it. So there's no real stoplights or stop signs, and they just kind of keep going. That was mighty close. This has been an eventful trip, for sure. And to make an alternate route here, that's kind of cool. Just like we would in real life if we had to. Or is it under the bridge? Yeah, we gotta go under the bridge first and then get on. Right there. Okay. Toward Amarillo. Amarillo Slim. Come on. No, unfortunately, Dave, I don't really... I don't know. If that's the only two things you've got in there, that's here. Let me show you what I've got, just so you can see it. Let's make sure we save that. Yeah. Go to Mod Manager, and I've got Frosty 2.4 up at the top. Is that the version you've got? And then see, I've got all these other mods, and actually my Coast to Coast is all the way down toward the bottom. It's actually all the way at the bottom. I'll leave that in there. I don't want to have to reload it, but yeah, at the very top is the Frosty version 2.4. Make sure it looks exactly like that, because if it's not, then it would be slightly different and it may not work. That's the other mod that I want to check out too, is this Freightliner Cascadia. I'll probably do that tomorrow. That's a pretty, I've looked at it visually. It's a pretty cool looking truck, so we'll give that one a shot too. I need to, hopefully after these couple of jobs, we'll have enough money to be able to do it. And then, I don't know how I managed to get 2 copies of the exact same mod in here, but so. Alright, let's get back to the game here. Sorry, other guys there. I was just trying to help out Dave to see if he can get his Frosty mod working. And, you know, I'll try to help out when I can, but I'm not always going to know the answers. I'll tell you that right now. Let's see. Go ahead and drive. Now we're probably going to start off without the... We're not going to be rolling. I don't think we'll have to start the engine back up. Yeah. Oop, parking brake. That might be the issue then, Dave. You may just have the... No, it's no problem. It's no bother. Yeah, I think you probably just have the wrong mod is probably why. Yeah, I've found too that a lot of people will do that with either a different mod or kind of a mod that may not work, is they'll put the name on it. Yeah, 2.4 is the one that I've got that works. And I'm pretty sure I got it from ATS mods.lt. Oh, there went the engine malfunction. I was wondering if that was going to happen. first time it's happened, though. That's not too bad, considering how much damage I did on that almost rollover. Let's see how far we can get. We can get to a... Let me check the map and see if there's a repair shop anywhere close on the way that we're going, because I kind of do want to go ahead and get that fixed. Yeah, there's one right outside of Clovis. So let's go ahead and add that to our trip, or to our... Yeah, there we go. That'll take us over 60 and down 54. We could go through Roswell. Actually, through Roswell is probably a little bit closer. Yeah, let's go that way. And that'll take me to the repair shop so we don't forget. Yeah, I just like to mark stuff like that because I will forget. I'll be driving along, talking and reading chat and just completely forget where I am or what I needed to do. Alright, into Texas. Welcome to Texas. Entering Central Time Zone. Don't mess with Texas. State law. Hell yeah, we got all the signs now. Purple Heart Trail. Oh, I was wondering why I was decelerating there. I forgot to. I don't have the cruise control set to resume it because we had to pause the game and restart it. Come on. Yeah, you really tell when you got a heavy load trying to go up even a small hill like that and you can't get above 45 miles an hour. I mean, this truck has like an 800 and something horsepower engine in it. Midway Point Historic Highway 66. Huh. Adrian, now we just went... Didn't we just went through Adrian. How did we end up getting back here? That's weird. I don't remember the, I mean, we didn't make a complete circle, I don't think. Maybe we did. Maybe we did, I'm just not... Huh. Alright, are we okay? No, we need fuel too, and this will be the place to get it. I've got a little room to maneuver at this truck stop. Alright, let's take it all the way down to the end here. That way we're not having to worry about... We only have to worry about one side of the truck. Let's see if this will squeeze in there. I can always back up too if I need to on this one. Yeah, I don't think that's going to make it. So we'll get fuel and then we'll back up. Whoops. No, no, no. That's not what I meant to do. Wrong button. I hate when I do that. I've done that several times before, accidentally. You gotta pull up and then you gotta back into it. There we go. Alright. There. And then X. There we go. Yeah, I totally hit the wrong button. Which is easy to do when you have as many buttons, you know, on the controller as you can assign with this game. That's another thing I will give them. They did a really good job on just how many different controls you have. You know, you got your the normal stuff, blinkers and your lights and all that, but then you got your, you know, your beacon lights, you got your air brakes, your engine brake, you got all that different kind of stuff. So all right, let's back her up because I don't want. I know that's not going to make it. Whoop. Yeah, there's just no way that will make it. I'll have to swing it out wide here. Actually, I might be able to back. This might. No, I don't know what that's going to do. Let me go forward. I don't want to take a chance on not being able to get out. Let's go way far to the outside here. Not the easiest truck in the world to drive, I'll tell you that. Yes, Tyson, I do have a steering wheel. I have the G29 Logitech. You almost... now, when I started, I was playing with just the... even though the... just the mouse and keyboard, which was... I mean, it wasn't terribly difficult. Once you kind of get used to it, you just have to make sure your hand doesn't twitch or anything. Because if your hand does twitch, you know, you can run off the road. But... no, I mean, getting a wheel totally changes things. I mean, it's just it feels more natural having the actual, you know, brake and gas pedal. I mean, I'll find myself now when I go out and drive my pickup. I've got a Chevy Colorado, and when I drive it and turn the wheel, like when I'm like turning left or right, I'll find myself pushing down with my thumb because that's where I've got my buttons set up on this, instead of, you know, flipping the actual lever. So it's kind of funny. I mean, it takes me like a split second to realize, oh, you're not driving the game anymore. It's just you get used to doing that on the wheel. And we're gonna put on brakes this time. Now, if I had it to do over again, I would probably have saved up just a little bit and gotten the Thrustmaster wheel, because it's made just a little bit better. Same thing with the shifter. Get the Thrustmaster shifter. That one's actually feels more like a real shifter. But then again, the one that I got it refurbished, and it, you know, I saved maybe 20 bucks that way. But I got it refurbished, and I mean, it looked brand new coming out of the package. And I have not had you know, a single problem with it. So and I probably just jinxed myself now that I said that. I hope not, anyway. Yeah, I use the wheel on just about anything driving related. I love it on Farming Simulator. That helps out a whole lot on Farm Simulator. And what I do is I set up the gear shifter, the different, you know, positions for different gears to do different things with the front loader tool. So like you pull back on the stick like to go into third, and it lifts it up. You push forward to go into second or into fourth, and it like lowers it in the front. And then I've got first and second gear set up for the rotation of the bucket, or like if it was a forklift, the forks. So it kind of doubles that way. Now I've got a joystick I could do that with also, but usually when I don't want to have to get like 4 million controllers on my desk at one time, I just use the gear shifter to do it with. It works all right. DJ is 133 out. Honestly, I think I'm still on the beta. I don't remember seeing that it had updated. Now, I could be wrong about that, but honestly, I didn't really look before I started, unfortunately, so. Ooh, what is that? Oh, there we go. Take a right. Okay, Dave, buddy. Well, thanks for stopping in, and we will catch you soon. Shincarlito. How you doing, buddy? Didn't know if you were in here or not tonight. Let's see. Oops. Oh, wow. We've got a lot of traffic tonight. What is that? Huh. I'm not sure what that was. Some sort of road machine, but I didn't recognize it. I don't think I've ever had to haul one. Come on. There we go. Not much shit, Carlito. Just having a good stream. Checking out the Frosty mod and a new truck. Well, not new. I mean, it's the same Viper truck, but a totally different configuration. And I mean, I kept the other one, so I bought a second one just to do a different configuration on it. So this one is pretty much strictly for heavy haul. It's got like an 800 horsepower engine in it and whatnot, so it's pretty cool. So guys, if you're enjoying the stream tonight, make sure anybody who has not subscribed yet at least consider subscribing. I would appreciate it. And if you do like what you see tonight, make sure you click that the thumbs up on the video. That would help me out a good bit too. And if you do click subscribe, make sure you hit that notification icon. That way you'll be notified next time I am streaming live. Which we're gonna start doing a bunch of other games too. We're not just gonna stick with American Truck and Euro Truck. We're gonna break it up a little. I'm planning on doing some racing. I mean, if nothing else, we'll just do some practice laps at all the different places, like in Race Room, and possibly Project Cars 2. And I think it would be fun eventually for any of you guys who have either one of those games, for maybe us to have like a 2 or 3 person challenge and just me stream it online. That would be kind of fun. I also plan on doing some. What else do I plan on doing? Farm Sim 19. Love that game. But I can understand why people don't love to watch it. If you're not playing it, you're not having all those different jobs and everything go all through your mind, trying to keep track of what all you need to do to improve the farm and whatnot. So, DJ Psycho Kid just subscribed. Thank you there, sir. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Every subscription helps. Yep, we keep doing these good streams like this, and we are definitely gonna hit that goal before the end of the year. What are we up to now? 75. Yeah, started out at 72. Got 3 more tonight. So, whoa! Ah, darn it. 17%. Well, good thing I'm right here at the shop. That's gonna cost a good bit of money, but at least we've made it. Man, I just took that corner just a little bit too wide there. Hopefully that didn't damage the trailer too much. Well, let's see real quick. Did I damage the trailer? No, actually. That might have done 1% damage. So I haven't done a whole lot of damage to the trailer, just the truck. Got like 17 damage on the truck. This is going to cost me like $30,000, I guarantee you. Let's take it kind of wide. Hopefully we can get in here. Well, we couldn't have asked for a better shop to get into, because this one's the big, the one that's on a lot of land where you have a lot of room to turn around and stuff. So, all right, well, let me go around here and swing it around, and we'll pull back up in here. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out also, guys, how we're going to do a stream for like one of these kind of like survival type games, like Green Hell, or what's the other ones? The Long Dark, or The Forest. The Forest is a good one. Now that one's going to have to be a PG or a non-PG stream because of the well, the cannibals basically have the lady cannibals do not have tops on, so can't be streaming that without that age notification thing going on. But anyway, honestly, I don't know, Shin Carlito. It may be. I mean, I change trucks so often. I don't know if it's the truck, the engine, or possibly the... oh, wow, look at there. Co-insurance. That helped out a lot. I thought for sure that'd be a lot more than that. That wasn't too bad. But, I mean, maybe. It's possible. All right, let me get a little Dr. Pepper here before we get moving again. Oh, let me check one thing, guys. Bear with me. Okay. I was just checking my trucks book just to make sure that, you know, it did record that job, and it did. So good. We're all good there. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. All right. Just finished watching the last episode of that, too. So I was a little upset that I got to the end of it already. All right. Oh, I know what I wanted to check. I wanted to check on the engine that I've got in this thing. It's like 800 and something horsepower. What do I have? Yeah, it's 815 horsepower. And honestly, pulling that huge tractor, you kind of need that. But, I mean, you can still feel it going up those hills. That's a heavy, heavy tractor. Yeah. Let's see, what do we got, 105,000? Yeah, you see, and this is why I love this truck. Look at all these modification points. I mean, it's almost ridiculous how much stuff you can modify. But, you know, the backs here, this is the one that, down here, this Mamoet, or I'm not sure which mod does this, to be completely honest, but this is the mod that I'm using. They end up looking like that with the headache racks. It's one of the, or in the back, the fenders on the back. It's one of the heavy haul packages, because if you look at the bumper, see, it's a heavy haul bumper that goes with it also. I kind of want to go with the black heavy haul bumper. Let's see how that looks. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really match as much, though. Let me go back to the chrome. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the definitely the newer version of his Peterbilt for sure. Yeah, that's one truck that if for whatever reason he stops making this, or if it stops working with ATS, I can almost guarantee you I wouldn't be playing it near as much. I absolutely love this truck. It just drives incredible. It just feels right. So, and then, oh, and I did not, like I said, let's see here, let me exit that part. You know, Shin Carlito, I had that same problem, and darn it, I can't remember what I did to fix it. Go to Google and type in mod or ATS mod messes up or changes shop cam, and I bet you'll be able to find something on there that fixes it. I can't remember what it was that fixed it for me. It may have been one of the other mods that was causing it, not just Vipers, because Vipers works just fine for me. But I did run into that as well, and I cannot remember for the life of me what I did to fix it. But I know that it was something that I either had to take out or modify to fix it. I mean, not modify like a file or anything. It may have just been like a secondary mod that was causing the issue. Oops. I didn't mean to turn the truck off. All right. So we're repaired, so let's get on the road again. Man, this thing takes off good with that 815 horsepower. I guess we're going down here to the right. Is that where we're going? My arrow's disappeared. I think it is to the right. Yeah, okay, good. Wasn't really sure there. I hate when the arrows disappear. It doesn't really tell you which way you need to be going. Shin Carlito, if you cannot find... Look at this truck. Jeez. Just got my truck fixed, and that guy's going to run that... Or maybe I ran the stop sign. Anyway. Anyway, what I was going to say is, if you can't find it, I'll do some research to see if I can't figure out what caused it also. Now, I may not be able to find it since I don't have the issue anymore, but I'll check into it if you don't have any luck. Take a left up here. through Clovis. So we are back in the regular part of the map, at least for right now. I remember going through Clovis before. Alright, this guy is waiting on me. That's one of those glass trucks that holds the glass on the side, or vans. Those were a big issue back in earlier versions, man. They were everywhere and they were so slow. Yeah, I'm loving this truck too. It's pretty cool. I think visually I like the other one better. The one that I did a couple nights ago, the other stream. The one with the plasma paint job on it, the blue and kind of blue and black. But I do like this one, kind of with the Dr. Pepper color. Usually if I paint them, not always, but usually if I paint them a single color, they usually all end up being that burgundy kind of Dr. Pepper color. But then I'll go with like sometimes I like just the plain, like a light gray. Also looks good with the rivets showing. Get the brights back on now that we're kind of going out of town a little bit. Come on, baby. And we'll just hold at 55. These people are driving a little crazy tonight. I don't want to take a chance on running into anybody, and I just fixed the truck. Don't want to get 17 more damage. Or 17% more damage. Here, you know what? Real quick, I'm sorry. Let me pause this. Just I'm going to jot that down, Shan Carlito, so I don't forget to do that for you. Let me find a scratch piece of paper here. Just bear with me. Camera, shop cam. Okay, yeah, I've got it written down. I guarantee it's something real simple, because I know I didn't do anything overly complicated to fix mine. I'm pretty sure it was one of the other mods that like added some connection point or something to it, and it kind of freaked out and didn't know what to do on it. But I can't remember which one. Have you tried doing like a can you try doing a test profile where you just make your start a profile that you can use just for testing, and only put the Viper mod in there, and then maybe one or two other mods, and then you can kind of figure out, once you get to a point, when you start adding them one at a time into it, launch it, see if it does it. If it doesn't, add another one, launch it, and then that's really the only way you can isolate it. But I mean, if you're like me and you've got like 50 something mods running right now, you're gonna have a hard time finding it. Cows, moo. But yeah, I started a test profile just because of things like that will tend to happen. And I almost ended up getting to where I couldn't. I'd ended up saving the game and then the update came out, and one of the mods didn't work, and unfortunately I was on that truck mod when the game saved, so I was kind of stuck. At least with that profile I was. but luckily they came out with a fix for it like the next day or two. So that's the only bad thing. I love mods, but then again, you always have that slight worry. Something's either going to crash it or whatever. I'll tell you my biggest thing, and I feel stupid now that I know the answer, and I do try to spread this around as much as possible because I don't want other people making the same mistake, but if you do end up getting pro mods for European Truck Simulator, I mean, I thought the first 3 or 4 times I tried to launch it, I thought it was crashed, and it's not. It's just when it first loads, when you first get it in there, and you've got it in the right order, when it first loads, it takes a good solid 4 to 5 minutes, and that's if you've got a fast computer. If not, it could take you, it could take maybe even up to 10 minutes. But what you do is you launch it, let it run. No matter what you see on the screen, if it says Pro Mods on the screen or whatever, like the normal loading screen, you just let it run, even if it looks like it's frozen, because what it's doing, there's no progress bar on it. So, but what it's doing is it's building indexes for the database, and that takes quite a while the first time you launch it. But then, subsequent times after you launch it, it'll launch just fine. But the first few times I tried it, I thought for sure that it was crashing the game. So I did, a task manager and quit it, and then I go back in and try it again, and then I finally just decided, you know what, I'm just going to let it go and see what happens. And sure enough, I let it go, and it just started working. So the main key about that is whatever happens when you load it, let it load. I mean, now if it takes an hour, then obviously something's wrong. But give it a good solid 5 minutes to load, and then you'll be surprised. The heavy haul tonight. Yes, sir. We are getting it done. North to Vaughn, Roswell second, right? Roswell, New Mexico. So yeah, this was kind of cool having to do the detour. I have not had to do that. I thought I saw one before, but I guess not. Yeah, actually, that was a pretty... You know what? That's not a bad idea. See if I can kind of get centered on the road here and hit F12. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get... wait a minute. I'm not in the right position. Good thing I checked that. I need to get rid of that there. Now, let me see if I can get it lined up real quick. Stay on the road and F12 it. Take another one. There we go. Alright, we got a few that time. Maybe I'll use one of those as a thumbnail. Usually I'll try to create thumbnails ahead of time though. Just so, I can kind of preview what I'm actually going to be streaming. So what I'll do is I'll get everything kind of set up. It literally takes me 20 minutes to set up for a stream, just because of everything. You got to go in and put all your tags in. You got to go in and make the thumbnail, which I add my little wolf logo, and then I also add text and the American Truck Simulator logo in it as a transparency and all that. So it takes a little while to get all the sizing right, get something that looks good, but I think it's worth it. I mean, I think it would make somebody click, that over one of the other ones that looks kind of plain Jane. But, ooh. Alright, can we make this without hitting anything? I think we did. Yeah. Other thing I was kind of wondering, I looked at that, what is it, Alaskan Truck Simulator or something, or not Alaskan, but whatever it is, the new one that's supposed to be coming out. I'm not impressed. I mean, I might try a demo of it or something, but so far not impressed. The trucks look very, they're not very detailed, and I guess that's my biggest problem with it. I mean, the where you're driving and stuff looks kind of interesting, but nowhere near, exactly, yeah, nowhere near the quality of American Truck and Euro Truck. Yeah, but at some point they're going to absolutely have to get it on DX11. Because it's still, what is it, DX9 still right now? And I mean, with technology just leaving them behind, they're going to have to do something. I mean, I'm not a programmer. I have no idea what that would entail, but I mean, it would seem like you'd have to rewrite the entire graphics engine. Well, that's awesome there, Shin Carlito. Yeah, it's a really good truck. I mean, in my opinion, this one would be payware worthy for sure. And what amazes me is to get this for free. This is one of those situations that you would definitely, like donations for this guy would be totally worth it. I mean, I would easily donate $9.99 to this truck, easily, all day long, if not a little more. But I guess there's probably, well, no, I mean, other people do it, like the ProMods people for ETS. They ask for donations, and that is almost worth the price of the game to me, because I mean, that doubles the size of the game, or actually more than doubles it. Ooh, this is pretty. Check this out. This looks awesome. As that car almost runs into the trailer. This is what I wanted to see, more trees and more like mountain hilly stuff with the snow on it. Yeah, this is cool looking. Oop, wrong camera. Heading off into the night here. What do we got? 3 hours left on this. So what is that actually? Like 10 minutes? Not even 10 minutes. 152 miles. That's not bad. And we're back in civilization now, as opposed to where did we start? Yeah, Fargo. We started in Fargo, North Dakota. So we've made quite the trip this evening. I think we're almost down in. Where are we headed? Is it Roswell? No, we're not headed to Roswell. Where are we headed? Let me see if I can do this without messing up. El Paso. Okay, so we're still headed to Texas, but in Texas. Still got plenty of fuel. The truck's doing okay. Not much damage on it. I've only got about 2% or 3% damage on the trailer. Ooh. I'm getting on the highway up here. Oh no, I'm not. Wait a minute, what is this? Oh, this is that four-way stop. That's what this is. Man, just kind of blew right through that. Oh well. I mean, if you can't see this thing, yeah, I love the Jake brakes. They just sound incredible. That's one of my favorite parts of the trucks. Yeah, and see, I've got my headphones actually turned down a little bit, so I can't hear it as loud as you guys can. Hopefully it's not too loud, but yeah, I love the Jake brake sound. I love the open pipe sound of the Cummins N14 engine. This one, I can't remember which engine this is. I know it's 815 horsepower, but I can't remember what model engine it is. I think it might be one of the Detroit diesels. I'm pretty sure it's not a case engine, or not case, what am I talking about, a cat engine, but honestly I can't really remember which one it is. You end up, it's funny, you end up getting so many engines with these mods that you put in that may have not come with the, you know, with the truck that you're in, but it adds them to it. So that would be one of those that people ask me, where'd you get that engine? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Oh, we must be going down a slight hill here. Either that or come on, there we go. I'd say the cruise control is not working. Yep, cruising on down the road. Yeah, now this weather mod is so much better when you actually have the normal game scenery, not the... I mean, it's fun in the other areas, but yeah, you definitely need some of the more normal populated areas to really appreciate it. When you get on one of those open highways that just has nothing on it in either, you know, direction on either side, that it gets kind of boring. But and now this is a modded area, I believe. Or actually, is it? Let me look real quick. I'm curious. Let's see. Is this a modded area or is this the normal? No, this is normal. Okay, yeah, we're completely out of Texas. We're gonna hit the corner of Texas back in El Paso, but yeah, we're in the normal New Mexico now. So yeah, let's get back in here and finish up this drive. Alamogordo 55. Yeah, we're still cruising on along with the cruise control. I think we're going straight through here. No, yeah, we're going straight through. Looks like. Ooh, down to 35. Whoa! Whoa! Jeez. See what I mean about the traffic? That's ridiculous. I'm chopping a little bit. Come on, guys. I gotta say though, even though it chopped a little bit, according to Streamlabs OBS, I have absolutely no dropped frames. So that means that whatever's happening is just like a slight computer hiccup, not anything to do with my stream quality. So that's a good thing to keep note of. Looks like the stream's doing fine. But, you know, I mean, then again, the graphics processor's been going hard for 3 hours now. So, one or two little hiccups I'm not too concerned about. Let's see, 45, yeah, and a 35. At 2:44 a.m. Where are we? 1 hour, 82 miles, and we're not too far. Oh, there goes another car pulling right out in front of me. Idiot. like they can't see me. This big, huge, flashing yellow light coming down the road. Well, I mean, you know, I guess they did have to put idiot drivers on the road as well to make it more realistic, because there are some people out there that cannot drive, that definitely do not need to drive. Now, I'm a little more aggressive in this game. I would be driving a lot faster and a lot closer, or I'm in the game, I'm driving a lot faster and a lot closer to people than I normally would. But yeah, I've seen too many accidents just caused by stupid stuff. So I definitely do not drive like that in real life. Alright, 7 high, what are we? 58, 57 miles. Getting close, guys, getting close. Did the trailer modifications either. It's got the company names on the trailers like Sunoco. That's a real company. I think I saw one of the UPS trailers also. Come on, we got this big hill here. Glad we're not coming out of, was it Las Vegas? That's got that huge hill headed toward California. Okay, cool, shit, Carlito. I'm not sure if I will be or not, but yeah. Let me know if you do fix it, and you know, let me know what it was if you can figure it out. I'll look too though and see what I can find out. So. Cool, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it, as always. And you take care. Alright. Looks like we're getting off up here. En Las Cruces. Do-do-do-do. Looks like I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Every time I pass Albuquerque, I think of Bugs Bunny. Every single time. I can't help it. You know, I grew up on Looney Tunes. Yeah, Looney Tunes were the best. They just don't make cartoons like that anymore. That Saturday morning is not like it used to be either. I remember waking up Saturday morning and having like 3 hours worth of cartoons lined up. You know, Looney Tunes, of course, always my favorite. You had Tom and Jerry. You had, you know, the Flintstones are more of a daily thing, not really Saturday morning. But you had, let's say, the Laugh Olympics. You had Schoolhouse Rock, the little commercials those are always cool. And then, God, what else? Had Sid and Marty Krofft Adventures. Space Ghost. I'm trying to think of some other ones. There were just so many great cartoons back then. Oh, what was the one? The Droopy, the dog Droopy. Then there was Speedy Gonzalez. Of course, that was, you know, Roadrunner, whatever hour of Roadrunner. I can't remember what it was called. The Roadrunner something hour. It's almost there. Just about there. Go over to one lane? Ooh, yes it does. Oh, not good, not good. Got a car right there, not good. And I hit him. Darn it. Alright, he's moving. Back into Texas. Right here at the Texas border is where, oops. I didn't mean to downshift that bar. I don't know how I did that. Yeah, so now we're getting a little bit out of the realisticness of this. And exit. All right, we are here, ladies and gentlemen, El Paso. All right, no traffic. Yeah, no traffic, we're good. Repair shop, take a right, going into the, I guess this is bitumen again, construction, I would assume. We are just about there. Come on, don't make me stop at a red light, really. Yep, they're gonna do it. Oh, oh, it turned green. Good. Of course, this guy's gonna cause me problems. Watch, he's gonna sit there and make me miss the light. Oh, maybe not. I'm gonna run it anyway. Alright. Well, that was quite the trip. This is where we're going? Yeah. Making sure that was the right entrance. Sometimes they'll have two entrances back to back. Ooh, this is going to be one of these that's going to be hard to park. Oh, maybe not. Actually, this won't be quite as bad as I thought. As long as I can clear this building, okay. Nope, I'm not. Yeah, okay. I squeezed it in there. Alright, this is going to take a little bit of work. I don't think this is going to work right the first try. I would be extremely shocked if I get it in here first try. Oh, it's green. That's not it, though. There's no way that can be... Yeah, that's not right. Pull up just a little more and make sure that it's not just so close. Parking brake. Nope. Alright, let's see now, what do I need to do? I'm going to need to go this way to get those wheels to turn the other way. This is where it gets a little tricky with these double articulated trailers. really got to watch what you're doing on the wheels. Okay, now that's gonna, yeah, that's gonna go in just about right. If I can get it lined up straight now. Yep, pull it over this way just as far as I can without hitting the building. Yeah, this will do it. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have arrived. All right. Let's go ahead and unload this. And there's another 1,000 miles. So, okay, guys. Well, I think that is going to do it for another stream. Thank you to everybody who came by and stopped in tonight. Thanks for all you guys that subscribed. Anybody out there who's watching this at the very end, if you like what you saw tonight, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, if you do subscribe, go ahead and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified next time I am doing a live stream. Also, if you will, give me a thumbs up on the video. That will help me out a good bit. And yeah, so once again, I do appreciate everybody tonight. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it, and it will continue to have a good night. And until then, DTfang here, signing off, and we will see you next time.